Hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play of Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. It's Arcade Craig here with Valet Shepard. In today's agenda we're going to be, well, firstly going around speaking to everybody. I think it will be very brief since our last mission was just an M7 one. And then after that we're going to be looking and doing the Primarch's mission for his son. So that's what's on the agenda. I don't think he has anything new. I will speak to him just to be certain. Let's go.
Commander, that was a skillful operation back on Sirkesh, extracting the female Krogan.
I had help. Warden Solus knew what he was doing.
Yes, Garrus mentioned the Doctor was on your mission through the Omega-4 relay. I'm surprised the Solarian cares about the Krogan.
War is full of surprises.
Rarely the good kind. I'm just happy this one played to our advantage.
I didn't realize I hadn't spoken to him since after Sirkesh, so that's good. And I think we've asked him all about all of this, so alright, cool.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, we'll speak to Rex.
Need something, Shepard?
Nope, we've asked him all about all that.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Morden. He got his tissue sample from me, all right. Let's just say scalpels were never meant to cut where he cut.
Oh dear. Yeah. Alright. Poor guy. It was cool to be able to take him on that N7 mission though. It was nice to see Grunt get to work, or Grunt, see Rex get to work. I do think Shepard, because of how much she loads scanners.
It's brutal. And the bees the Turians are holding. Birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
She's gonna avoid them when she can. So yeah, she can go out of her way and take the stairwell. She didn't want to have nothing to do with any of that if she can avoid it. Okay, no surprises in where anyone's at.
Stop beating yourself up. It was crazy of me to ask you to join the Normandy back then.
But I let you down. I let Shepard down.
Nah.
I let everyone listed on that memorial wall down. You had the courage to support Shepard. Joker did. Garrus and Tally did.
But Caden didn't. Liara didn't. Were they cowards? I think not. Greg, you're one of the bravest and most loyal men I know. You were meant to be here, right now. We have a war to win. So clear your head and focus.
Okay, you win. It will not be mentioned again.
Gotta go, Dr. Chakwas. This is fine. Dude, I have no issue with what you did. I told you before, man, it was completely understandable your position. You are Alliance through and through. And Shepard, believe me, she thinks her dealings with Service were disgraceful, but she didn't see much choice. They said they were the only game in town, so she did what she must to save people that were being abducted, but your position was completely understandable.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, Doctor.
Commander.
Alright. Yeah, as I say, I don't think people are gonna have too much to say typically after N7 missions. We might get a little bit here and there.
Say that again?
The population of the colony world of Tyvor has been killed.
I don't understand. The Reapers have been taking people alive.
It was self-inflicted. When Reaper forces invaded, Tyvor's colonists detonated nuclear weapons inside their cities.
Wow.
Goddess.
Their deaths would have been instantaneous, Doctor.
Thank you, Glyph. That'll be all.
That's downright horrific, of course. Well, it looks like Liara might have something to say since she's down here and working in this little spot.
Busy? I have time if you'd like to talk.
Sure.
In fact, I could use the distraction. What's on your mind? How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail, I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
No, that's definitely true. I mean, She could definitely be around to see it all play out. And that would be definitely a perfect spot to be in, in a sense, to see such suffering go on and on. We do know though too that she does, or at least they're implying quite heavily that she's going to have some role to play in the next Mass Effect game, whatever it will be titled. Whether I mean Andromeda wasn't titled Mass Effect 4, so will this next one be Mass Effect 4? Will it be Mass Effect 5? I don't know how they're going to go about that. And whose story it's fully going to entail. It to me, it does seem like they're obviously making hints about Shepard returning, but we shall see. But yeah, gee, that young, huh?
Only 109, huh? I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Yeah, and this war isn't over, Lyra. We got, thanks to you, we have hopes here, and I'm not giving up, and neither are you, obviously. So let's keep going towards that goal.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight. Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
It definitely does help having people alongside like you, Lyra, that I know I can always count on. Have had my back so many times.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going. I'm glad I'm among them. I hope. Of course you are. I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
All right. Got any other further comment, Lyra?
Thanks for coming by.
All right. Let's check a little thing here. Click on the screen or a pause button if you'd like to read through that. Hmm. The Talons and Nyrene Candros. Definitely a name we'll be getting to know better here. If you have anything new, I doubt it.
A pleasure to see you.
Thanks, Cliff. You too. All right. See our boy Garrus.
Maybe later.
Alrighty then. I do think there'll be some at least ambient dialogue in here.
No, that would. Perhaps stimulate cell regeneration with a.
Hmm.
Could. But should test with.
That's worse.
We should go into the AI corner when you're doing your thinking more than and think it out through there. But, yeah. They won't have anything further to say. That I do. Okay. Mr. Javik. No last name needed.
It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception, allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos. Then the truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces, and we are their prey.
Yep.
Your Liara Asari asks many questions. You'd think she'd never seen a Prothean before.
Haha. Funny guy.
Commander.
Commander Javik. Alright. Your engineering crew.
Kenneth, do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
You're lying. Obviously, but as is he. But yeah, you guys speak to Dr. Chakos if you need help, man. Or heck, even speak with Oh wait, what was this one? This is a new one. Javelin missile battery. Ah, nice. Yep, we'll take it. Why not? I'll be down in the bay now. But yeah, well, we also have Kelly Chambers on board, and she can help with that, of course. Yep, does miss being able to jettison out space trash over here. Like, she really, really enjoyed doing that. All right. Hey there, Journo.
Commander.
All right. We see the Javelin missiles yet? Yep, already installed. They work fast on this crew. Trying to remember what the Valerians are doing here from Turkesh, I take it, but Grail. Well, I guess it might say here. I'll say a whole unit. Let's see. Oh, oh, it's the Shadowbrook. Okay, gotcha. Hmm. Um, that's a really big freaking Solarian. I've never seen one that big, man. Holy crap! You look like you got clown shoes on, but how's it going, bud?
I hope I didn't leave you hanging too long on that last Cerberus raid.
Just glad we made it out in one piece.
Been a while since I've seen a dogfight like that. Really missed my trident. ACM isn't really the Kodiak's strong suit.
No, but you handled it, man. And he's typically the only one that'll have anything to say about N7 missions directly.
Ma'am.
Oh, what we got here? Oh. Broker has a new task. All right. Huh. Interesting. On there's a little hologram. Pretty cool. Yes, that's a more normal size Solarian there. This dude's freaking giant, but I do like that though. I mean, well, there's variations, there's variables amongst peoples, so. Alright, we'll go speak to James. Be sure nothing else is going on around here though. Man, you're gonna have to duck your head though around our new Javelin missiles. Hey there, Jasmine. Haha.
Alright, that's enough playing.
Alright. Señor Vega.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Just you, bub. Alright. Oh no, we gotta get back on the CIC level.
You've got new messages, Commander.
All right.
Commander.
Well, first we'll check the Spectre terminal. Okay, I run. Shock run. Okay, we'll handle that in the crew manifest. Make sure they're remain confined back to the cargo deck. Alright. Can do, Liara. Okay, let's see if we can add some more medical staff. Right. And you see there, like you'll get little thing like a bonus +2 on our health. Trauma specialist. Was it not? That last name I thought was something else. Right? Team health power cooldown. Go with the always power damage is always nice. Alright, let's see. Anything else can be upgraded there or changed out? But it's still where we're at. Okay. In here. Got our javelin missiles. Alright, we'll go speak to our pilots basically. Wonder if Kelly will have anything to say with the N7. I doubt it, but
once the Krogan are gone, we'll get rid of the smell.
While this body has all factory sensors, I do not have positive or negative associations with any specific scent.
Lucky you.
Oh. Well, lucky you.
Yeah, exactly.
Commander.
Joker.
How's the ship running, Edie?
I am updating the cyber warfare suite around our Reaper IFF. It should resemble Reaper code exactly.
Nice. So that's why, like at the very end, when we're making our charge towards the beam, it and with the extended cut, having the ship linger there, like basically Harbinger isn't seeing it. It's visible due to the IFF. Yet, obviously, I guess when we do our pinging in the galaxy map, you don't have the mods installed as I do, though, and they come find you. I guess that ping certainly is just sending out a flare, basically. Here we are.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Edie. All right, we'll talk to Kelly just in case. I sincerely doubt she'll have anything, but you never know. Certainly been proven to be wrong plenty. Intel on the protein war. Okay.
Shepard, it's good to see you.
So you do wonder too, like saying Ken and Gabby should speak to her as well, for counseling or whatever, because I think if I remember right, she made mention that that's part of what she studied as well, besides just being basically our liaison or our secretary, I guess you could say. It, she's dealt she's dealing with the same trauma herself though, so like would she be able to help people in that? I mean, if she's too, we need a third party. Basically, what I'm getting at, she's trained in that area of helping people and counseling, but she needs her own help probably.
What do you think about our current situation?
That lab? I have no idea what to think. That wasn't the Cerberus I saw back when I worked for them.
Yes, it was. But all right, cool. She will comment on N7 missions then.
I should go.
See you later, Shepard.
Got you around. All right.
Commander.
Okay, let's head to Chanka. Well, we may scan a little bit too. We'll see where we're located at. Thing. Should I? Yeah, we'll wait to do that till we get Jack. Looks like there was something here to scan for. We'll go here. Down here. Another one of these blinding suns. It seems like there's fuel in this one.
Signal confirmed.
I know it's just fuel, but and I don't really need it, but I'm gonna do it just because I ain't gonna travel out here again. See what we got in this one.
I found something.
More fuel, of course. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right. So we do have a few things, of course, to drop off at the Citadel. We will be, of course, doing that. For sure, making at least one more trip there before the coup. Probably 2 trips, though. Honestly, it might be quick ones compared to what how long we've already taken before, but nevertheless. Okay, so now we need to go Krogan. Yeah, that's a N7 mission there. Not too concerned with that just yet. Alright, being as that we're dealing, of course, with Turians, I think a good idea to take Gareth. And you know what? We'll take Javik out there. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. I don't. This is a pretty good SMG. It really is. I'll remove that so you guys get a good look at its kind of stats basically there. But I'm not that big of a fan of SMGs. They're okay, but so yeah, we're gonna go without. I like everything else there. Yeah. All right. I gave him Lash now, which is pretty damn cool power. And we got 3, so now we'll wait to finish off our defense drone.
crash site's a nightmare. Edie, try to raise Lieutenant Victus.
Yes, ma'am.
For a Turian commander, what happened here is... let's just say the Turian code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass. What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, ma'am. The Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
Alright, set her down. Let's save this platoon.
Yep, nepotism is pretty shitty, but I think
Edie?
it's...
Did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position. Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Looks
Yeah,
worse than I feared.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's now knowing now, of course, what we know. I think he put his son in this position, though, is because well, matter of trust with such a delicate, situation that it is. That's what he did, but we see things kind of have gone sideways for them now, and see if we can help the situation out.
A mission on Tachanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
It doesn't matter. Our mission is clear.
Good. Why is it showing 2 slams? Wonder if one will operate as lash, even though it's not shown properly, or why it's bugging that way. That's definitely not cool. But all right, armor piercing for that. Get it for my pistol. And let me get it for my sniper rifle. Thank you, Garrus. Very kind of. Alright. Get some drones out there, do some work. Get Reach out there and I'll get out Bluebell.
Silence. Enemies ahead.
We didn't need silence, man. They're just husks. There's a lot of stuff to pick up on this mission, so I'm gonna try and be thorough and look around, but
Escape pod. Our first casualties. Survived the crash, but then a harvester took out the pod.
Died in the explosion?
Or dragged out and eaten by husks.
ah, man, I didn't know that husk went cannibal. Come on, man. Thought that's what the cannibals did. I didn't know the husk did that.
Gunfire. They are near.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Surprise on our side for once. I like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
We're working on it, bud. All right, let's see if these do the exact same thing or if one of them is just mislabeled. No. All right, top one is definitely slam. Hit him with leap. What do you call that? What was that one called? Flare attack. Let's see. Concussive shot, maybe. You already used your dark channel. I'll get a blue bell out there too.
Don't stop.
Come on. Hey, man. There we go. And you ever you use that
They'll
adrenaline?
live to fight another battle.
Yes, sir. You use that adrenaline rush, it won't let you re-aim. Like, obviously you can aim, but not zoom in. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna blow those suckers up before they escape, man. And obviously, yeah, I had heard that piece of dialogue before about.
We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
Being the son of Adrian Victus is a lot to live up to. It's a big military name on Palaven. War's expected to run in the Victus blood.
War was a way of life for my people as well. If you couldn't fight the Reapers, you were left behind.
Yeah, I can imagine. But just that I had forgotten about that comment about the husks. That they do that. I didn't remember that. Man, pretty grisly. Holy shit. And so there's a lot to pick up on this level. All right.
Looks like we got the jump.
Follow my lead.
Okay, let's try your other one. I'm sure it's going to be just slam again, but... Maybe the issue is had I not taken Javik out on a mission camp before. Garrus, go ahead and overload. I'll pull you. I'm gonna hit you with some flare.
Heads up! Harvester incoming!
Oh shit. Hit them with some grenades, please. Get them all. All right. Flare. Dark channel.
Thanks for the help. We'll rendezvous at the crash.
All right, got you there. This freaking revolver is amazing.
I think we saved all those men.
This way.
We do.
Over
This
here.
way.
Do you read, Commander? Repeat, do you read?
Shepard here, what's your status?
We're in deep. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight, we're on our way.
Arnik, how's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
How will the commander leave this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
All right, cool. Yeah, I may just up it to hardcore though, and whoop, what the heck happened there? Gameplay. Why is it doing that? Oh, for some reason it's going all the way to the bottom. Okay, we'll try hardcore. If I start getting smoked a ton, then I'll just go back to normal. But let's see how that goes.
Commander, come in.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
Now it's flare before it gets away. Ah, it's gonna get away, ain't it? Dang it! I'm gonna get them all. Pull that one. What? Pull that one, please. Do it from dark channel. Make it go pop. Oh, make it go pop. And I don't have anything else that can do it. Garrus, go ahead, Nick. Nothing to pick up in this area, huh? Yeah, nothing here, man. I do like that they're using a Mass Effect 1 soundtrack here. No touch of nostalgia.
Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
To hold the Krogan back seems unproductive. All available forces should be mobilized against the Reapers.
Krogan-Turian animosity is ancient and intense. It's inborn.
And I need them to work together, so let's not complicate things.
Yep. This fight can be tough. Alright. And, you know, hardcore, we are going to have to play a little bit smarter, which I'm not used to anymore. Go ahead and use that. Get out Reach. Get out Bluebell. There is, I'll use Flare on you. It's Black Star, I think is what this is called. Right here. But I'm not going to use that just yet. Oh, my guys are dead already. Alright. Oh, go ahead. Pick it up later. I want to use it when the harvester shows up, maybe. Go ahead and pull. Flare. And slam, please. Use flare on that one. See, let's get Muñeca out. You get out flexibility. And have you get out, well, you've already gotten out Reach. Have you use Dark Channel. Cool. Overload. Flare. A little too high there, Robert. Okay. Cool. Try overload gear. Thank you very much. Flare. Oh yeah. Get out. Bluebell again. Our harvester should be showing up here any second now.
Harvester incoming!
Yep. No. Oh yeah. Get up, bud. Nice. Alright. Check in on the men, see how they're doing. What's up, gents?
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him.
I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
What was it you did exactly?
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Yeah, Shepard's had her fair share of bad calls already, and it costing people lives. First order we gave, right off the bat, got Jenkins blasted, cost him his life. So, I mean, it happens, and you just gotta try and do better.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the mission isn't over yet, man. Like, you still gotta see that mission through. So, and these are Turians, and honor means a great deal to them. So yeah, I'd say make an appeal to their honor.
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out.
There you go.
Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Yep, we'll be there.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Yeah, I kind of spoke to this earlier in the last video about, trust is earned, it's built, and their relationship is new. I haven't really had a chance to grow any type of rapport just yet. That's what they're in the process of doing here, though, and you do gotta, offer some trust though, and to start building on it. And obviously, what we know what's at stake here that it isn't a Cerberus bomb, it is a Turian bomb, and obviously it was a pretty tightly held state secret there, so it's understandable he didn't just want to divulge that, especially within the same room where the Chief Krogan's in. Like it's understandable that he's been kind of reserved in sharing that, but you know he definitely could have pulled us aside into a private room and laid it out for us, especially when we just went out and laid it on the line to help save his very son. Like I said, I think that's why he had his son doing it, because this is such a delicate matter that yeah, I gotta trust you, you gotta trust me. That's how this is gonna work, though.
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Of course. You got it.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
So, any ideas?
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
No, that was clever.
If you're going to infect an entire population, that's the way to do it.
Unless you're part of the population.
Oh,
yes,
yep.
yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little piejack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on Vidcom.
All right, we will speak to him. And obviously, it was devious as well, and like deceptive of them to do that, to use their shroud in that way, but I mean, they did what they had to do. Their backs were against the wall. So we've discussed that previously. But all right, let's speak with Anderson. We are going to go about the ship, talk to everyone, and then probably in the next videos when we'll finish up this mission about the for now it's being called, of course, the Serbian Serbius Cerberus bomb. Having trouble there.
Shepard, so I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Yep, job is done.
Not quite.
Oh.
There've been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
I guess we're gonna ask him further about Kaylee Sanders.
I'm just glad I could take care of one of them for you. I gather you and Kaylee Sanders were close?
I owe you for that one, Shepard. Kaylee and I met almost 20 years ago. We even had a run-in with Saren in his early days. She and I were... more than close.
She misses you.
I miss her. End of the world has a way of reminding you what you forgot to do.
I bet.
Maybe when the war's over, Kaylee and I will do something about that.
You'll see her soon.
I can hope. But you've got a bigger problem right now. Like a galaxy full of scared bureaucrats.
And that sucks when you hear Anderson, dreaming about a possible post-future life and maybe finding time to finally settle down and find happiness. It just sucks when you know what his fate is, of course. But if you are interested in that, what he's talking about, of course, is from the first book, the relationship with Kaylee Sanders and going against Saren and Saren betraying him and all that. Of course, they make plenty of reference to that in the first game as well. But yeah, good book. Mm, diplomacy is a pain. It's our job, but it is a pain in our backside. Shepard's a soldier.
I don't know how you deal with all the politics. It's a pain in the ass.
As I recall, you gave me the job.
Sure enough.
Sorry about that.
Just remember, the more they complain, the more you know you're accomplishing something.
What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
Damn.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
Yep.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, definitely getting to the countryside and mountainside and anywhere else that, in the forest, hiding the best you can and be your best bet. I mean, the planet's a very large place, and unfortunately, yeah, the cities would be the first to go. But no, we definitely haven't forgotten you.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you already died once, and that didn't slow you down. But let's not tempt fate.
Yeah.
Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
See you, bud. Yeah. Our mentor's a good dude. What he's got to say?
I'm grateful for all you've done, Commander. The situation with the Krogan is already complicated enough.
Not as complicated as waking up one day and being told you're the new Primarch.
Yes, thank you. I'm beginning to understand why leaders so often seem lonely. Worst-case scenarios aren't just theories. They're what you'll be dealing with 5 minutes from now.
That's why it helps to have allies.
Yes, you're right, of course. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, I could imagine having millions, and in these cases, billions of people's lives riding on your shoulders. That's unfathomable to even contemplate. Doesn't look like anything further.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
We'll talk to Rex. Of course, he's going to want to know what that business was down there, and we aren't going to be able to divulge it, though.
What was that all about with the Primarch? Turian's up to something?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh. All right.
Yeah, I trust you completely, Rex, but I can't violate the trust of the Primarch either, and this is obviously a delicate situation that we hope to resolve before you even know.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's
That's
get
the
back to
hope.
work.
Anytime.
All right. Shepard again is going to avoid going through that scanner. For those of you that are new to this Let's Play, she has a few eccentricities, and that's one of them. She hates being scanned with every fiber of her being. She always has, and that hasn't changed. Okay, we in the lounge. We have Liara and Garrus, and it looks like the doctor's alone in the quarters. So where did Adams go? Look into that. He was down there back in engineering. Okay. All right.
Enough about me. What were you doing before we met up here?
Oh, you know, this and that.
Come on, spill it to Sony.
Very well. I fought several explosive battles with Cerberus. I helped Shepard stop a robotic assassin on Mars. Oh, and I discovered plans for a Prothean doomsday device that were buried for 50,000 years.
Atta girl.
Yeah, so just this and that, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Not too much.
Turian's on a secret mission to Tuchanka, huh? No one told me anything about it.
Yeah, I think, like I said, this was a very heavily guarded secret.
I'm curious to see how this bomb on Tuchanka plays out. I don't suppose ignoring it is an option.
Oh, it actually is, but people, we do lose Krogan, and do we? I think, like you can now go and cure the genophage once you've done one mission, but pretty sure that means you lose out on defusing the bomb, and that ends up, if I remember right, it kills Eve as well by doing that. Not only a number of Krogan, but it also does kill her, I think.
Good to see you.
Could be wrong, but it seems like that's the case.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello. Yeah. Part of right now with the status that we have, where they're at, I think General Hands is how we have the status set. It shuts down like we're ready, basically in a war position, so all the windows and things are shut down. I'll have to open them manually unless we go back to being at ease there. Maybe this is what they meant when I read in the update that there'd be the bar in. But I sure thought they meant that you'd now be able to actually drink at this bar like you could in the second one. But I guess they just meant they'd give you a bartender. That's going to change here as we go along.
Archangel.
You heard about that, huh?
Your sojourn on Omega generated quite a few articles, not to mention security footage. There's one thing I couldn't dig up, though. Did you really take out 3 Blue Suns mercenaries with 1 bullet?
No, of course not. The third guy had a heart attack. Not fair to count him.
Kind of fair. He still died because of your action.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hello, Shepard.
All right. Any more? No. All right. Let's see what the good doctor's up to.
Commander.
All right. Okay, so no Garrus, no Liara to visit there. I think again there'll be some ambient dialogue now available, and there's the other doctor that we unlocked.
Doctor, I'd like to hear the song.
Again? Trying
Yes,
to calculate amino
again.
acid decay rates.
You said you would once the tests were done.
She wants to hear it. Come on, Morton.
Oh, better to die to a thresh a maw with shotgun blasting roaring raw than to play ambassadorial games with the blood of Shiagar in her veins. Off to fight since Turians can't, with diplomats instead of a Krant, but she'll be true to Tuchanka's dream and live and die a Krogan queen. For she is the Krogan queen, hurrah, hurrah for the Krogan queen, and it is a glorious thing to be the Krogan queen.
Yay.
Still prefer patter songs.
Of course. I really had to twist your arm.
Okay, we can ask Morton now about the shroud.
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
Nope, we're not doing that just yet. The shroud, there it is. Okay.
What can you tell me about the shroud?
Climate regulator. Counteracts radiation damage to Tuchanka's atmosphere from nuclear war. Particles emitted from main tower form layer that mitigates ultraviolet bombardment, prevents atmospheric escape of necessary elements.
Was the work of the Solarians?
And your people put it up?
Yes, when uplift process began. Demonstration of goodwill to Krogan, stabilize climate, impress population. Combined with technological gifts, easy to gain Krogan support against Rachni.
Yeah, well, good job.
Nice talking with you, Morton.
We'll be here if you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
Now, there'll be one more bit of ambient dialogue that you'll want to get here when we come back after the Cerberus bomb with the Joker calling in to ask him for advice about Edie. It's pretty funny. All right, down we go. Yeah, we'll go all the way down first, I guess. Why not?
Hey, Esteban, for your shuttle being so stealthy and all, you sure do get shot at a lot.
Well, the
Right.
UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high-band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate in mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been shot down.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
We're lucky to have you, Steve.
Commander?
Keeping us alive. James.
Parts of Tuchanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything.
And all the nuclear fallout type of look to it.
Primarch's sun is in over his head, no?
Yeah, so it would seem, but he's gonna prove to be a real hero, though.
Ready when you are.
All right. Hey there, Jasmine. At ease, gents. Okay. Engineering. Our favorite Prothean. Javik.
You should not have let the Turian soldier evade his responsibility.
I take it Protheans didn't forgive many mistakes?
If he had been under my command, I would have marooned him in the desert, buried him in sand up to his neck, and let the wildlife feast on his eyes. If he survived that, I would have rewarded him by shooting him in the head. Good soldiers are a precious resource. The stupidity of one cannot be allowed to jeopardize the lives of the others. The Turians are hiding something, Commander. Be careful.
Oh, your instincts are right on that.
Tuchanka was not always a wasteland. It once had
No.
jungles and forests.
Would have been nice to see.
The Krogan didn't need the Reapers to destroy their world. They did it on their own.
Yep.
Such a foolish race.
Well, they've very much been warmongers amongst themselves for a while.
I am with my own thoughts.
All right. Your engineering crew.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
I think that, well, currently, yeah, Edie, as she and Adams have kind of alluded to, is she is now a part of this ship, that it has now become a part of her, but she was fully self-aware prior to that. The the SR2 is also its own ship without, like, well, that's hard to say. I don't know when, as Cerberus built it, did they built it, Edie right alongside it and integrated her right away from the very beginning as they did? I mean, I don't know, but nevertheless, she is separate from the ship, I think, and you could still, I think, remove her and put her in another ship or in some other entity, and she would be able to work it. She would feel differently because she'd lose part of it. What she's feeling is sensories from within this ship now, but I think it'd probably maybe in that sense be like an amputee where, you know, she no longer have that feeling there. That obviously it's not necessarily feeling, but an equivalent to it. But she would still be Edie beyond that. So yeah, I'm supporting Donnelly on this one.
The Normandy is a ship. Edie is a collection of processing hardware contained in that ship. Those are two separate things.
Doesn't the existence of the Reapers contradict that?
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode. You should go see Adams, Commander.
All right.
Adams would like to speak to you.
All right. Engineer Adams.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Well, I think I kind of outlined why they need it, but we'll ask for further details.
Are these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
Yep, I'm on it.
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Yep, you got it. Okay, we'll talk to our journo. And we're going to talk to the people on this CIC.
Off the radar, reaping begins in rural areas.
Yeah.
Millions are dead in the Central Asian wilderness, even more in sub-Saharan Africa. We'll give you the gruesome view of what happens when the Reapers don't stop to indoctrinate.
Well, I mean, nevertheless, it'd still be your best bet. Earth is a pretty damn big place. We only occupy a very tiny percentage of it. There might be a lot of hiding spaces out there. Do what we must.
Commander.
But obviously, everything is going to get so scarce, though, man. Yeah, since we didn't, let's hear what they had to say.
Sat back while we bled and get some payback. Yeah, that's a great plan. Follow war with more war.
Yeah, such as the story of all of existence, civilization, and everything else. But so yeah, gotta hear what they gotta say. So I'm avoiding that scanner.
Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy, though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we might have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
No, I love chess. Chess is an awesome game, fun game. It is a shame that when we get the chessboard after the Omega with the get that delivered up to our room, like you're not able to play like a mini game or a real simplified, simple graphic thing of chess. That'd have been cool.
Are you alright, Commander? It sounded like things were bad down there.
The Turians took some heavy losses, but we got them out okay.
Well, whatever you did down there stirred up a lot of Turian comm traffic.
What are they saying?
Sorry, it's encrypted. Cracking it would take at least a week, and it would be wrong. Commander?
Alright. Take a look at our mail real quick. Spectre terminal first. See here. And the effect of husk weaponry to create new mental cultural taboo that express. Yeah, I don't know about this. It could save lives, but unethical and illegal during peace time. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling it. I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, we'll do this with VR in the beginning of the next video. So we'll look into that. Is there anything on the crew manifest? No, we're good. Okay, so we'll speak here with Kelly and our pilots. Then we'll call it a session.
Shepard, it's good to see you.
Is there anything I should know?
What do you think about our current situation?
It was good seeing Morden again. I hope he sticks around for a while. It kind of feels like the old days.
Yep. That'll be all.
I should go.
See you later, Shepard.
Come on, Shep. Giving you the lines from Mass Effect 2 that you always said to her. Gotta go with that. Alright.
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan. So that went well. Glad to see that Turians can flip out and lose their shit just like the rest of us.
They're under a lot of pressure.
You stole the Normandy, got blown up by the Collectors, and sent us on a suicide mission at the Galactic Core. And I haven't mutinied once. Not once.
I mean, you did threaten to just have us drop you off at the next stop, and then you quickly gathered your senses over and pulled it together, but still, you haven't mutinied, though. This is true.
Commander?
Joker.
I am impressed by your continued existence, Shepard. The probability of surviving as long as you have is low.
Technically, I died once, though, Edie, so, I don't know.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Edie. So, yeah, I don't know what that does to your probabilities there when I actually have once punched the clock there. And expired, but alright. Yeah, I wish I could salute back when I do that. Oh well. Whoop, alright, Shep. Get it together. Okay. We'll bring it to a close here, guys. That was fun. I really enjoyed it. And, on the next one, we'll talk to Liara up in the cabin, of course, and that's such a great scene, and I'm looking forward to that. And then we'll look and see if we can find what Garrus was talking about there. We'll do a little bit of scanning real quick on a few things, and then we'll head out and take care of this quote-unquote Cerberus bomb, and take care of that. So that's on the next video. But I hope you guys had a good time. I did. If you liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can continue to follow and Bella Shepard's journey here through the Mass Effect universe. I appreciate it so much, you guys. Catch y'all around. Laters.